Hey guys, so I'm going to quickly show you how to clean some salmon. I'm making crunchy salmon bites for dinner, and I do it in a way where the scales aren't flying everywhere and the salmon comes out looking really clean. And I like the skin, so I leave it on and it gets nice and crispy. But here I'm grating some ginger and some garlic, and I'm going to add it to the sauce that I'm making for this recipe.
So we're going to make the sauce really quick. So I'm going to make a double batch of this, and I need about 6 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm going to do low sodium soy sauce. Okay, and then I'm going to need 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of honey, and about a teaspoon of chili flakes. Now this part, it's all preference. You want spicier, you don't want spicy, just a tad of spice. That is all to your preference. And then I'm going to add here the ginger and the garlic. And that's it. That is our sauce. And I'm gonna let that cook slightly, just to cook the garlic and the ginger. Because this sauce has honey, it's gonna thicken up like a syrup, but you don't want it really thick because it's gonna coat the salmon. So I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and I just want it to coat the bottom of a spoon. Here we have the salmon. I put it on some paper towels to kind of soak up the liquid. So soak it up a little bit, dry it out. And now I'm just going to sprinkle it with some salt. Not too much because there is soy sauce in our spicy, sticky, sweet sauce. And then I'm going to add some allspice powder. Put as much as your heart desires. I like the flavor of allspice, so make sure every bit is covered. I made a little bit of a cornstarch slurry, so I'm just going to toss that. I'm going to put this in the air fryer so it gets crispy. It's just cornstarch that was mixed with water, and then I let it sit, and all the cornstarch goes to the bottom of the pan, and I just dump the water that is left. Just enough to coat the fish. We're also going to have white rice, and it's just rinse your rice until the water comes out clear, and then I'm used to measuring it this way. I just fill up the water till it hits this line on my finger, so touching the rice, and it's right there on the line. Don't ask me why this trick works, but it works. And then I'm going to let this come up to a boil. The water's come to a boil now, so I'm going to turn it to a medium, or even a slow simmer. Yeah, we're going to keep it here. Maybe lower a little. Yeah, that's where we want it. Just a slow simmer. And we're going to let this water cook off, and then I'll cover it and turn it off and let it sit for 10 minutes. This is the point where you can barely hear whatever water is left. It's probably at the bottom of the pan. Yep, it's almost completely gone now. I'm going to turn off the heat and put it up and let this sit for 10 minutes. I thought we had green onion, but we don't, so this is all that we have. I mean, I want the green parts, not the white. But this is what we're going to use for the moment.
The rice is ready and it's nice and fluffy.
This is the salmon. I'm tossing it with a little bit of sesame oil. Salmon is finished and nice and crispy. I'm just going to pour the sauce on it and toss it. I just want to toss. I don't want to stir. Just flipping it under. Flipping it from the bottom and top. Let's see how it's. I don't want to break it up too much. There, just coated it with the sauce. I have extra sauce I'm going to pour on top. I added it in my bowl with rice and some avocado slices, and I poured the sauce over. Now I'm just going to put some green onions and some sesame seeds. And then I did make it extra. I made a mayo and sriracha sauce, so I'm going to pour some of that over. It's kind of thick, but that's okay. And there you have it. This is my Asian-inspired salmon, crispy salmon bites. I almost forgot the broccoli I made. Perfect bite. Bon appetit. Mmm. So good. Hits the spot every time. Cheers.